Okay, we're going to start with the front of the vehicle here. What I want to do is I want to check all the windscreen. There's no cracks or blemishes or breakages on the windscreen. Want to make sure the mirror here, that the front looking down, that's mirror for MD walking in front of the vehicle. There's no breakages. It's certain fine. I want to make sure the vehicle itself, there's no damage to the lights, no damage to the corner, the state. Make sure there's no damage to the vehicle itself here. Same with the other side. You want to check the lights here. There's no damage. Everything looks fine. You want to make sure if you get mirrors, you check the mirror isn't broken, and the mirror here down for the side, for like your blind side here. But if you can see those vehicles get not cameras on it, so you check that on your internal when you're doing your internal checks. But if it's all the mirrors, you check them for damage, anything like that. Check the side of the vehicle. There's no damage on that side of the vehicle. As we walk rooms, we come with a tile. Check the tiles. Make sure the tiles are okay. If you get tread on them, you're only 1 millimeter across the full length of the tire. But if you have done it 1 millimeter, I would be suggesting that you get it changed or putting something in after your journey. There's another thing people go on about. It says you have to check your wheel nuts. It's quite a simple thing. You're not going out and checking the fingers and trying to see if they'll tell you that won't work. These are your markers. So when the wheels are actually been put on, they put the markers on to that same solid. Now, if these markers are moved or there's one out of place, you can see at the point here, you'll see that suddenly if it's too many, it'll come out. So you know instantly that you've got a fuel nut out. If that's the case, you need to get the tire people out. You have to get the tire, the bolt put on properly and all the other bolts checked, because there's a good chance that they all start becoming loose as well with the loose one. When you're checking your tires, check the outside wall of the tire. Make sure there's no blame machines, cuts, bumps. There's no metal but ashore on the tire. There's no chips, there's no bubbles. That's really important. If I've said anything in there I've just mentioned there, if that's the case, then you need a new tire and you're not going anywhere. Come around and check that your tank, your diesel tank, your cap is on properly. There's no leakages from it. There's no leakages underneath the tank, but it's fine. Endings. Check your endings. Make sure your airlines, there's no kinks in them. And when I see a kink, when you bend a straw in half and you've got a line, that's what we're talking about, especially your yellow wire. That's important. If you've got a kink in your lines, you need a new Susie. Most companies, some companies, like when you're doing abroad they carry spare service in the vehicle. But that needs to be addressed. If you have that, you don't drive the vehicles as a kink in your service. Skins. Again, around you, check the tires, mud guards. Make sure your mud guards are all right. Tires with good tread on it. All your marsters are fine. They're no blemishes. Same with each tire. Just the same process. Check your wheel lugs. Check your mud jabs. Your mud guards are on secure. There's no problem with noise. Your flaps, that's secure. Always, they don't say it, but make sure your handle's well checked. And another thing as well, when you're picking up a trailer, the way around the shoe should be in its place. I've seen drivers, they drive and the shoe's hanging down. I know it's sometimes difficult at the last, but it can be really tight. A fancy case, put it on your low mode. You'll low mode and you'll be able to wind it up to get it into shapes. That's important. These are held on with springs, and the spring sometimes break as comes out, and the thing will just fall down and you'll be sparking all the way down the road. Obviously make sure your brake, everything's all right. That's okay there. If you're driving a flood vehicle, they don't tell you to do this in the checks, but check your fridge. Make sure there's good diesel in it. And one of the things I like to do is check, like you can get the car off easy, because you're continuously going abroad, and you picked up a trailer, you go abroad, and you're far and walk, and you're going to get the car off, and someone's walked out your previous key. You can't get all done, so check that before you do. Again, same principle with the tiles. Check your markers, check the tiles. Everything's fine there. That's fine there. Everything's fine on that. Check debts. Same principle. Check the debts. Make sure there's got plenty trades on it. Make sure your mirrors are there. There's no blemishes. Check your mud guards. Everything's in place. That's fine. Make sure to take the brakes up. Come round the back. Have a look at the back end. Your doors are mail buttoned down, as there's a seal on it to check the seal. Make sure that you make it fully insecure so it can't come out. And then we just complete the process right up that side, checking the tires. Checking all the wheel nuts on place. The mud flaps are okay. That's fine as well. Again, diesel tank's all right, the other one open, so you've got one open. Again, your legs are fine. Your mud guards are good. Again, looking at the tire, make sure the tire's got plenty tread on it. Make sure the tire here said all the wheel nuts are plenty of all. Again, check your diesel tank, your cap. You can get your tariff off and check your oil below. There's no problem. There's no major leaks. People don't realize it. If you look here, it says your lock, unlock, auxiliary. You've got the light here, a light switch. That's an alarm in case if you're in trouble, you've been attacked or something light, or something is happening. You can press the alarm. But for checking your lights, press the light button. And what you're going to have here is you're going to have the lights all on full display, so we can see the front, the lights, the indicators. Everything's looking there. The Bowyer sailies are looking. That's fine. Everything's looking down. That's fine. Front is looking fine. The sailing is looking. We're running late. The light here, that's lights working. So your running lights are working right down. You can see it fully as we walk down. You can see the back lights. All the back lights are working properly. Other things are working fine there. There's leads. Again, we walk up the other side. All your running lights are working fine. Your lights in the unit are working. Your reverse lights are working. Brake lights are working. Your running lights in the unit are working. So that is show you've completed a full check of the external vehicle. To switch that off, pull the button again. That's that switched off. So that's the full vehicle from the external point of view then. Another thing you need to check as well, you make sure, well, it sounds crazy, but on a unit subchain, make sure the door shuts properly and opens properly.
If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more HGV training videos. Thanks for watching.